The next issue for the failed former president Donald Trump is whether he is about to go personally bankrupt. Now, as Trump has said many times before, my bankruptcies were business bankruptcies. I was using the law to my advantage. It was strategic. It was brilliant. It was smart. It was just me being a business genius. Well, the possibility of a personal bankruptcy is now on the table. The New Republic has a nice write-up about this. Is Donald Trump about to go bankrupt? Insurer Chubb has stepped in with a timely loan to help with some of the former president's mounting legal fees, but he's still nearly $500 million short, and he says he hasn't got it. This is interesting to me because it's becoming a campaign issue. We will get in a moment to Trump's statements about the money and the bond and all of this sort of stuff. And it's sort of interesting, but I'll be honest, I don't really care about that. Trump's a liar. He's lied about his net worth for a long time. He's lied about the value of his businesses for a long time. But this is becoming a political issue. Trump's personal debts here, especially the nearly $500 million in fines that he now owes, these are becoming a 2024 campaign issue because Trump is out there. First of all, the time spent trying to secure these loans to cover the debt, that's time consuming and it's taking up headspace and it's so far been unsuccessful. Chubb has offered the $91 million loan to secure a bond in the E. Jean Carroll defamation case. But that's just one issue. You then have the New York civil fraud trial. We know that Trump has gotten the idea, which may work to some degree, of taking over the Republican National Committee such that that money from the RNC will now become a legal slush fund for Trump's legal bills. But again, my understanding, and you never know what's legal, what's not legal. Can Trump get away with it? If nobody holds you accountable, does it really matter what the letter of the law says? Apparently, the RNC can fund Trump's direct legal bills, meaning the cost of lawyers, but not the judgments against him. So not the $350 million that's relevant from the New York civil fraud, $355 million that's there. Trump has all sorts of other liabilities overall. His fortune is declining in the sense that if we say, well, what is he really worth based on reasonable property values? It's nowhere near what he claims. So Trump's financial situation is far more dire, certainly than he's going to be willing to admit, and certainly much more dire than many MAGAs are willing to admit. There is precedent for presidents declaring personal bankruptcy, and it's Trump's favorite, Ulysses S. Grant. I say it Ulysses. For some reason, Trump calls him Ulysses. And Trump would be the first president to declare personal bankruptcy since Ulysses S. Grant. I don't know the direction that this is going to go. It really doesn't look like Trump's going to be able to get a bond. It doesn't look like he has the liquid assets to cover the bond himself. Most experts agree that the vast majority of his real estate assets are dramatically overvalued, but also leveraged already for other debts. That's another critical part of this, because you could say, well, let's say Trump's Mar-a-Lago isn't worth $1.5 billion, but it's still worth $500 million. Trump could get an 80% loan off of that. There you go. That's your $400 million. What legal experts and financial experts are saying is that he's already opened that line of credit. And if you already have taken a loan against Mar-a-Lago, you're not going to get another loan against Mar-a-Lago. So the entire portfolio really seems to be a house of cards. It sounds exactly like Trump. And there would be some, is it irony? Is it justice? I don't know what it is. But there would be something interesting to Trump being unable to get the money he needs for the bond for the judgment, for the very reason that the judgment was issued against him in the first place, which is over-leveraged properties whose value he claims is much higher than it actually is. So now let's hear from Trump in terms of what he actually says about this money.